show me your news.
And now, Rachel, show me your news.
I'll show you some great news, cause hey, who wants to talk about porn?
Ooh, me.
That was a bit too eager.
Am I on the wrong show, or?
Oh no, you're on the right show, baby. The Oculus Rift actually is on the topic today, and the reason why I say do you want to talk about porn is because it's gonna be very open to whatever people want to put on it, whatever software it can run.
I'm sure that'll work out in its favor very well.
Oh, definitely. Well, basically, the Oculus VR set, as it is right now, it's pretty fun. You see a lot of YouTubers playing around with it, and you get a lot of complaints about, oh, I feel like I'm about to be sick, or all of this stuff. And looks like they're actually going to be making a new version of it, I do believe. And it's been recently demoed. I think it's the Oculus Rift Crescent Bay demo that was just done. And they're looking to actually have this going out, a consumer version, in 2016, the first quarter of 2016. And the pre-orders will be opening up later this year, but, well, Facebook owned this piece of technology, and it's something that I've always wanted to play with. It's going to be very open to whatever people want to put on it. You see a lot of different games. Have any of you actually experienced Oculus Rift before?
No.
I have not yet. It should be really interesting to experience it. Because I think when you're saying Q1 2016, it's going to be Oculus Rift versus Project Morpheus, which we still don't know the final name for that. I'm sure it's going to be PlayStation something or other. But Oculus Rift is going to be tied to the PC and Project Morpheus to the PlayStation 4. Now, that's different for when Microsoft decides to come out with HoloLens as they're kind of all self-consolidated, which isn't really going to be VR, as more of it's going to be, holograms and AR, augmented reality, all of that stuff. And then you also have the HTC Vive, which Steam is behind.
I'm actually, out of all of these, I'm more excited for the HoloLens, which is weird, because I want it to be a hologram in front of me, which I can move about and play with. I think that'd be kind of cool. Rather than something to put on my head, block all other vision, and be within this game. I have a funny feeling I'd be one of those people that would come out with a massive migraine.
Yeah, same. I'm not, no.
It could be fun, but of course with it being open to all kind of software, porn software exists for PC. We all know this. Not just in the realms of dating simulators and things like that, but there have been porn games, which I will discuss shortly.
Ooh, sounds like you have experience with this. Well, it's
it's
the interesting thing with media and with porn, because throughout history, the media that has supported pornography the most, more often than not, is the one that ends up being successful in the long run.
Yep.
It all goes back to Betamax and VHS, and Betamax was a higher quality format, but because VHS could be dubbed and recorded and replicated easily, and supported with porn, that helped push the way. But it's also the case with from dial-up to cable internet to streaming video. I mean, that's all in support of porn, if you think about it. There are actually papers about all this, and research that is done in the success of media because of porn. And I wonder if something like this would be a case for the implementation, whether or not we're ready for it, of virtual reality headsets.
I think that it would be a bit strange putting porn onto it currently, because if it's supposed to be a virtual reality thing, are you still having to control things with a gamepad in your hand? Or is it going to just think that you're kind of going with the motions with a hand wrapped around your dick? I don't know.
Sure.
And how will it work for women?
Yeah, I'm sure peripherals will be sold.
That would be interesting. How is it going to work for women? Oh, I don't want to know, actually. I'm not going to ask that question, but...
I mean, what toys are Ann Summers going to sell?
Oh, God. Self-bouncing up and down vibrators.
I can't wait for the first Microsoft dildo.
Oh, God.
Oh, I mean, what? That was Don Matrick. Oh, wait, he's no longer at Microsoft. Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Did you just call Don Matrick a dildo?
I did.
Hey, welcome to Microsoft. We've got the Kinect rated R version. Instead of a camera, it's just a long shaft.
Ubisoft already tried that with We Dare and it didn't work, so...
I remember playing that game. Yeah, with Kinect, I mean, they said that they wouldn't be watching you, but they're totally going to be up for that voyeur shit.
Oh yeah, of course they are. But it's not the first time that we've seen porn games. Do any of you, and of course you guys, you probably do have experience of this. You don't have to go into graphic detail, but have you experienced any pornographic video games?
Oh my god,
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
Did you just say no, Peter?
No.
Are you serious?
Like,
I'm surprised.
what level are we talking about here? I mean...
Not even like a little flash game on...
Oh, well, I mean...
like 2006, like the rest of us.
Sure, like, if you talk about little flash games, fine. But no, part of the danger was, like, when you don't have your own computer, it makes it very difficult.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. I didn't have my own computer when I was growing up. I still did just fine.
Well, you're also more of a rebel. We talk about this on our other show, the Question Me Roundtable, on the Show Me Your News Network.
Where I talk about how I was a rebel.
Not even just flash games for me, like visual novels, and also recently a game called Honey Pop, which is awful. Don't buy it.
What's Honey Pop?
Do tell, Joe.
It's, as I described it in the Not Safe Work chat, it's sex bejeweled game, bejeweled hentai game, and it's, don't buy it ever, just please.
Oh,
Give this
jeez.
person your money.
I think I have something which you guys will love to hear about. So, during my late teen years, when I actually did have my own computer, there was a game that I managed to get my hands on one way or the other called Virtually Jenna. I'm going to assume that you guys have heard the name Jenna Jameson.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. So, it's a 3D porn game
Oh, God.
based off of Jenna Jameson, but also a lot of other porn actresses who I have never heard of. And I think I had a hacked copy because there were also, like, celebrities in there, too. So there'd be a range of, like, 150 so different females to choose from, and, like, 3 guys. Just 3 guys. I'm sorry, you got a choice. You got white, you got Asian, or you got black. That's it. And guess what? They've all got the same size penis. Have fun. And this was a game where, I am going to go into the descriptives because it's just funny as fuck. It was a game where you could either manually control or set to automatically do this thing, the insertion of penises, toys, etc. into a female, or you could have 2 males there, or you could have 2 females, or whatever you wanted to do, or just one person by themselves, or a lady being held by a tentacle monster, because that's a thing. And it was awkward, and it was really weird. And it was not that long ago, about 10 years ago, actually. 2005, this thing came out, the second game that I had.
Virtually Jenna 2?
Virtually Jenna 2.
Made a second one.
Must have been so popular, it had a sequel. I only actually played the second one. I didn't play the first one, but...
Because that only had 1 guy. I mean, 1.
As opposed to 3, oh my god.
New feature!
2 guys!
They could put that bullet point on the back of the box.
That's right.
The funniest part of this thing, to me, was when you were manually controlling it, you would hold down your click button, and then you would move your mouse as to where you would want this to go. So if you want the guy to thrust, you gotta put it to the left, or put it to the right, and left and right, and left and right. There we go. And that's how you work it at home, kids. That's how you have sex. You move
Left
it
and right, left and right, left and right.
Left and right, left and right, left and right. Keep going even while it's ejaculating, apparently. Because he doesn't stop and he just keeps fucking going. There was an ejaculation bar. Kind of like a level up bar. It looked like that. And that would fill
Just
up.
sounds like a meat and fuck game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it is, basically.
Meat and fuck games.
Meat and fuck games. They would just carry on, and then when it got to full, it would start to slowly drain. He would start making awkward grunty noises. There'd be some white splooge marks in there. And then he'd just continue. He'd just not even slow down. And it would just build up again and repeat itself. But the funniest part of this fucking game was when you went to insert anything into a lady's parts, like whether it be butt or vagina. Before anything actually inserted, either a dick or a toy, you'd see the hole open up. It was really weird.
It's got to get into that animation.
There was a clear gap between start of phallic object and opening of vagina, and the start of the phallic object would just like hover a couple inches away, and the vagina would just go whoop. I'm open. Do you want to come in?
Again, totally realistic.
Can the eel come out and play?
Oh god, that's like.
Hey,
nightmares.
I said a vagina at that point, not her ass.
I'm sorry for. Oh god. I'm sorry for young kids listening.
And the way that they held open their mouths as well for anything like blowjobs was the funniest. Because it would be a case of, like, they wouldn't, like, pucker up their lips or anything like that. You'd see teeth. And it just looked like it was grinding on a dick. It was really weird. But it would just, like, it would look wrong. Like, it would just, like, kind of, like, really strange fucking motion. And the woman's facial expressions would just never change. Like, she would just be, like, deadpan. A little bit of a smile, maybe. Just deadpan. Nothing going on. It was fucking weird. Why am I talking this much about the Virtual
So the real question is, will we see Virtually Jenna 3 on Oculus Rift? And will it come with any peripherals? Because I gotta be sure, like, those have been made for other VR porn games.
Oh, yeah.
Probably. I don't know. Also, would it be like an automatic one for a dude with something just like jack off for you? What is this?
Or it's
What
like a
have I-
flashlight, and it like sees like how it's being used somehow with accelerometers.
Oh god. So, do you guys want to see porn on your Oculus Rift? Or do you want to see some other games? We don't care about the other games, we just want to hear about the porn. Leave us some comments.
Show me your news.